Welcome, Seawolves, to this week's Stony Brook Newsbreak. I'm Nikola Knežević.
And I'm Mirella Monteza. Here are our top stories for today.
America is back. That is the statement from President Trump as he addressed a joint session of Congress last night, for the first time since his return to the White House. The deeply divisive speech was over 100 minutes long, the longest speech in history from any president. In his speech, the president pledged to keep delivering sweeping changes to America and said he's just getting started. The Republicans kept cheering the president as he blasted the Democrats, and the Democrats at times shouted at Mr. Trump. Texas Democratic Congressman Al Green was even ejected from the chamber after interrupting the president. President Trump praised Elon Musk, the head of Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE, for cutting funding by firing the federal employees and dismantling federal agencies and programs. President Trump also promised tax cuts for all Americans.
DOGE, perhaps you've heard of it, perhaps, which is headed by Elon Musk, who is in the gallery tonight. Thank you, Elon. He's working very hard. He didn't need this. He didn't need this. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Everybody here, even this side, appreciates it, I believe.
On culture war issues, he said he has ended diversity, equity, and inclusion, not just in government, but now spreading to the private sector. On trade, the president confirmed that reciprocal trade tariffs will come into force against several nations on April 2nd. He also announced the crackdown on criminal gangs and immigrants, promising what he called the largest deportation in American history.
Tariffs are about making America rich again and making America great again.
Michigan Democratic Representative Elisa Slotkin delivered a brief response attempting to unite her party amidst a time of political change. Slotkin closed her remarks by invoking history to listeners.
America wants change, but there's a responsible way to make change and a reckless way. And we can make that change without forgetting who we are as a country and as a democracy.
President Trump says he has received a letter from the Ukrainian president expressing his willingness to come to the negotiation table and end the war as soon as possible. In his address to a joint session of Congress in Washington, D.C., Trump expressed appreciation and praised Volodymyr Zelensky's strong leadership just days after a tense Oval Office argument between the two leaders and J.D. Vance. No definitive plans to move forward have been established, and the U.S. has still paused all military aid for Ukraine.
Earlier today, I received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine. The letter reads, Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Nobody wants peace more than the Ukrainians, he said. My team and I stand ready to work under President Trump's strong leadership to get a peace that lasts. We do really value how much America has done to help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty and independence. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time that is convenient for you.
Tensions between the United States' biggest trading partners, China, Canada, and Mexico, have escalated as President Trump launched a trade war since yesterday. Beijing retaliated with up to 15% tariffs on U.S. agricultural products, including chicken, pork, soybeans, and beef. These measures come in response to Trump's decision to double tariffs on Chinese imports from 10 to 20%. China is also taking steps to suspend imports of U.S. lumber and place new restrictions on multiple American businesses. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau also announced new tariffs on over $100 billion of American goods over the next 21 days.
We should be working together to ensure even greater prosperity for North Americans in a very uncertain and challenging world. This is a very dumb thing to do.
Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum said she will announce new tariffs on American products on Sunday.
Dozens of wildfires are raging in the Carolinas. Fueled by dry conditions and gusty winds, Firefighters have been battling more than 170 blazes across North and South Carolina since the weekend, forcing mass evacuations. Officials say nearly half of North Carolina's wildfires are sparked by escaped yard debris burns, and with winds up to 25 miles per hour, containment remains a challenge. The WMBF News First Alert Weather Team said strong winds are coming to the Grand Strand as massive wildfire in California forest continues to burn. When the rain does come, it will help crews battle the fire, but it won't rain enough to get rid of the threat of the wildfire in Carolina forest. Authorities urge residents to limit travel in affected areas as the smoke is creating dangerous driving conditions. No injuries or structural losses have been reported so far. That'll do it for this week's Newsbreak. Signing off from the studio, my name is Morella Monteza.
And I'm Nikola Knežević, and we'll see you next week.